See me rocking my Balenciaga for my God, oh. And by His grace, there's no girlie I no go fi run, oh. Be on the beat and I dedicate it to my God, oh. Hey, I feel His goodness and His mercy. From New York to New Jersey. No matter what I want, I get it from my God, oh. I feel His goodness and His mercy, oh. From New York to New Jersey. No matter what I want, I get it from my God, oh. My people, let me hear you say, be coco, be coco, be coco, wahala be coco for my God, oh. My people, let me hear you say, be coco, be coco, be coco, no matter be coco for my God, oh. I go the shocky for my God, oh. I go to for my God, oh. I go shokoto for my God, oh. And I go the shocky for my God, oh. I go to for my God, oh. I go shokoto for my God, oh. And yeah, baby, be on the beach, on the beach, straight up. Love me, my God, be coco for my God, oh.
Have you seen my beautiful baby? Have you seen my tomato baby? Oh, yeah, baby, something they cool me temper. Please, baby, na sugar, yo. Everybody they wait. Utakene no more. If I didn't maka, better soup on a money kill a more.
DJ Evans, yes, Jenny Evans. See we are now. DJ Evans, yes, Jenny Evans. See we are now.
That get them for everywhere. I don't know the lack that get them for up and down. Baby na tomato, baby too fresh like morning wine. Ada welele, iyo coco. Everybody they wait. Utakene no more. If I didn't maka, better soup na money kill a more. Ada wanga pekem ya. Ada. Straight up, Adamwa, Jaya Samwa, everybody do it. With you,
It's a beautiful morning. It's a beautiful day. Today's the 17th day of August 2023. It's a beautiful morning. It's a beautiful Thursday morning. You all know how we do it on Thursdays. Thursdays are usually for throwback. I am so happy to be here.
My beautiful baby.
As usual, I wouldn't be doing this alone. I will be assisted by my fine gentleman, MAC Black. And this is the Morning Brew Show. We are live on PAPALAW Radio. On Facebook, it is PAPALAW-radio/TV. Our website is www.papalawradio.com. YouTube is PAPALAW TV. We are live on Morning Ghana. This is the Morning Brew Show. My name is Nanaba Ananda. You can also call me Miss K. You can also call me Miss K. always a delight. We're seated here trying to educate, entertain, and inform you.
I know they lack a dad, get them for everywhere. I don't know they lack a dad, get them for up and down. Baby, not to you too fresh like our 11 a.m. I don't will lay.
We're doing this from this 12 noon. I get to, hand over my number. If will come our way with Ghanaians, and then later I will be on the caravan. MEC Black. Have you seen a bus with two drivers before? I'm sure you haven't. That's not. So yes, I will be assisting him. I will drive you home safely. Make sure that we do not bump into any potholes whatsoever. I know it has rained in some parts of Africa, also Tema, and Byron. And so we make sure we drive you home smoothly and safe.
DJ
On the morning briefing, inspirational and motivational quotes, the trend and stories. I bring you weather, courtesy the Ghana Meteorological Agency Department. And also, we bring you fashion, lifestyle, health tips, and our cooking segments, sizzle and spice. Enjoying all of these, play your favorite tune, sing and jam along. Today is Thursday, the week has come to an end. Why are you sad? Why are you worried? Why are you thinking? Remember I told you all on Monday that life on its Milky Way, life in its Milky Way can never taste like baby. Even when it's poured and walks around, it will never and can never taste like baby. Whatever life has thrown at you, grab it, embrace the uncertainties, dust to self, and then move on. That is what life is all about. I never promised that's a life full of, joy and laughter and all of that. It's a soulful moment, happy and joyous moment. And so whatever life throws at you, move on, drag it out.
Visiting with a boy and girl, and a bitch man.
Thanks to my producer, DGH, for holding me out this time. He's doing an amazing job, and I really do not even take it for granted. Aside he bringing me on air, he be doing a lot behind the scenes. I really appreciate it.
Morning sun sweeps across my room as I waken from another dream of you. You be staring at me.
PAPALAW Radio.
Give me a kiss, say honey. Play me a song, sip a melody. You be something who say, oh, obey me. Wait, did you know me challenge? You came along when I was nobody. Then show me how to be somebody.
PAPALAW Radio. Straight up.
I go die with you.
forever. Live life, you will die tomorrow. This quote encourages us to have a dual mindset. On one hand, we should approach life with a thirst for knowledge and continuous learning. As if we've had an endless amount of time to do so. This mindset allows us to constantly expand our horizons, acquire new skills, and deepen our understanding of the world. On the other hand, the quote also reminds us to live in the present moment and make the most of each day. It urges us to embrace adventure, take risk, and pursue our passions without delay, as if we might not have tomorrow. This mindset encourages us to cherish the preciousness of life, prioritize what truly matters, and seize opportunities as they arise.
She says she likes it when I stay. She says she don't want me to go. She says I always make her day. Know would you be my lover? She says she really likes my style. Seems like she wants to take do anything to make her smile.
By combining these two perspectives, we can lead a fulfilling fulfilling unpurposeful life,
Running around,
always seeking knowledge and personal growth,
replace.
while also savoring the present and making the most
Hey,
of every moment.
be my lover. Yes, yes. Would you be my lover? Yes, hey.
So this is my motivational, all-inspiring message for you this morning.
Me know.
Learn as if you will live forever. Live like you will die tomorrow. Of course, no one knows what will happen tomorrow. Song Clean in the Background is by Banky W. This is my favorite tune
Baby, no answer.
from time immemorial.
Oh, this guy is feeling it in my soul. So would you be my lover? No, I'm doing things I've never done. I'm giving all I have to give. I'm
The
feeling
Morning Brew Show is proudly sponsored by Nana One Shoe.
my lover.
Entitled my community level.
My
To
tooth.
the soles of shoes, slippers,
no delay.
the boots,
You don't go look.
the heels and everything.
Are you there?
Molly and Molly.
Be great.
For kids and adults as well.
my-
And for those of you who want correct, proper crocs, contact Nana One Shoes on 025 683 6112. 025 683 6112. And also Shabba Rich Photography. Now there's something about this man I really do not understand. This man has been doing photography for 34 years. Counting. He's so good in what he does. All kinds of photography, events, coverage, photo shoot, passport size pictures, documentary, music video shoot, etc. You also need a photo frame for your loved one or for yourself. You need to keep memories, you know. They say good memories last forever. So in view of this, contact Shabba Rich Photography. 0244671593. 0244671593. Locate them inside our community level. They are right adjacent to the Presbyterian University campus. Hello Fund is telling me to tell you, tell another friend that they're into the sales of wholesome poultry and pig meat. Retail and bulk purchases. Are you looking for starting your own poultry and pig meat business? Contact PAPALAW Fund.
Never ever let you go.
0243446455.
I would never.
0244346455.
And it's just in my comemu. Wakasem the debut gumasu. Shake your tiny. What people marry one yina. Or him me teach you mutenkoa. It's a chain you want or the kumi. Shake your tiny. 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 You made me so beautiful. Shake your tiny. Made my life so meaningful. Shake your tiny.
It's 20 minutes before it's 11:20 a.m. Let me just go for a quick musical break when I return. I'll bring you fashion, I'll bring you lifestyle, I'll bring you health tips, trend and stories. I'll be doing that with NEC Black. I'll also bring you weather, sizzle and spice. Then I get to play your favorite throwback tunes. Stick and stay.
PAPALAW Radio. Straight up.
My girl, if I go do anything, I go do a well away for you. I'm putting all my trust in you, cause I'm in love with you. It's like I proven myself and everything depends on you. I can't get my eyes off you. Girl, I'm in love with you. I wanna make my kwanine woman. Girl, now you be the one. And I'm losing my mind. Baby, come closer, you're far away. Wherever you are, don't even think that I let you to suffer. Cause you are my angel, my lover. And I'm screaming, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. Girl, I cannot do without you. Let me be the one with
Welcome. Thank you so much for sticking and staying with me. If you just joined us, or if you just joined me, this is the Morning Brew Show. My name is Nanaba. You can call me Miss Kenzie, you can also call me Miss K. if you just join me again, this program is streaming live on Facebook, PAPALAW Radio/TV. On our website is www.papalawradio.com. On YouTube is PAPALAW TV. We're streaming live in Ghana. Now what I want you to do is to like, comment, subscribe, hit on that notification bell to get notified every time we come live or upload the content. Be the first to be notified.
I know the gap jelly on. Shorty my hat know the fit went long. Cause you the make got it one.
Today's health tip section we'll be talking about gout.
Never seen a girl act so shy.
I'm sure most of you do not know what gout is. Well, in case you do,
You know the way I know.
gout is a common and complex form of arthritis that can affect anyone at all. It is characterized by sudden severe attacks of pain, swelling, redness and tenderness in one or more joints, most often in the big toe. An attack of gout can occur suddenly, often waking you up in the middle of the night with the sensation that your big toe is on fire. The affected joint is hot, swollen and so tender that even the weight of the bed sheet on it may seem intolerable.
Shorty, you must confess that out of a million you confess.
Gout symptoms may come and go, but there are many ways to manage symptoms and prevent flares.
DJ
The signs and symptoms of gout almost always occur suddenly and often at night. With some include intense joint pain. Gout usually affects the big toe.
DJ Apples.
It can also occur in any joint. Other commonly affected joints include the ankle, knees, elbows, wrists, and fingers. The pain is likely to be most severe within the first 4 to 12 hours before it begins. Lingering discomfort after the most severe pain subsides. Some joint discomfort may last from a few days or a few weeks. Later attacks are likely to last longer and even affect more joints. Inflammation and redness, the affected joint or joints become swollen, tender, warm, and red. Limited range of motion. This is when as gout progresses, you may not be able to move your joints normally. So in case you find yourself or you know anyone who is going through gout or has gout, or experiencing these symptoms, you should contact your healthcare provider and seek for immediate medical attention. Stay safe, always, and stay healthy.
Anything you say, girl, that make my day. You're so fine, been waiting all my life.
I bring the beat.
Far beyond the sky, I'm the love of my life.
Right, so earlier on, we had a motivational quote or inspiring message about life.
Ocean.
Anything about life, I love life. Because you do not know what life will throw at you. And so moving on, we have fashion tips now.
Cause Unande Mabonsha Mafrobano
DJ Apples. DJ Apples.
Say Homra me change your brain. Cause I'm in the mood to do you some real good.
To do some new moves. So I am. Something you every day to just, keep you going.
In the mood to do you some real good. In the mood to do you some real good. My sexy lady.
For fashion today, when it comes to styling grand shirt, you know what grand shirt is, or you know what it looks like. What I am wearing is actually a grand fashion shirt. And so there are so many ways, a few key elements to keep in mind when styling grand shirts. First, you need to embrace the laid-back and edgy vibe of the grand aesthetic. Pair your grand shirt with distressed or ripped-off jeans or the ragged top. You can also opt for a high-waisted denim short for a more casual look. Next layering Red is a great way to add depth and dimension to your outfit. Throw on a flannel shirt or a grunge shirt for that classic grunge look. You can also tie it around your waist, wear it unbuttoned for a more relaxed feel. Also, if you can see me, well, you can just see the upper part of it. I have actually unbuttoned it for a more relaxed feeling.
Okay, one step, two.
And to amp up the edginess, consider adding some fishnet stockings underneath the ripped up jeans or shorts. This adds a touch of ground and adds an interesting texture to the overall look. When it comes to footwear, combat boots are a staple in grunge fashion. They not only provide a cool and rugged look, but also give a nod to the punk influence in grunge style. Accessorizing is another important aspect of grunge fashion. Consider adding some chunky silver jewelry, like rings or necklaces, to add a bit of an edge to your outfit. A beanie or a wide brimmed hat can also be a great addition to complete your overall look. Now remember, grunge fashion is all about expressing your individuality and embracing a rebellious attitude. Have fun experimenting with different combinations and adding a personal touch to the style.
Yes, I'm in the mood to do you some real good. In the mood to do you some real good. I'm in the mood to do you some real good.
DJ M, whenever you're behind the one and the truth, I feel like I don't even know what to say.
Nkasembo jatane mumpua Lucky ya mamimbu Empo nyataba chirimi ya mimpua Wuni huba kwa fari ya mami ai Apeni ya bani zeni Adama ni zwafu sunye ya darling Loneliness Now like you me darling Loneliness Now like you me baby Loneliness Now like you me darling
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you too?
I'm better. I'm excellent. Thank you for asking.
I'm better too.
I'm glad you are.
I'm super better now.
Glad you are.
Yeah, so what's up with you? How was your weekend? I mean, is it weekend? How was your...
My night was awesome. I didn't have enough rest.
What happened?
A lot, you know.
Okay, yesterday I called you. Oh no, you called me.
Yeah, we spoke.
And then we spoke. You told me you had to do some order for some people. You had to do some dishes for some people. Yeah, man. I got you, but then I know at least you were here today, so we thank God Almighty. So
life is good.
Yeah, so now I want to say a very big good morning out there to our viewers and then the people listening right about now. And you already know this is the morning brew, and then it's usually the mid-morning shows. Got you on deck with Miss Kenzie alongside me and Mr. Black. I got you all, and then locked down in the studios by producer extraordinaire GH, Braju GH. That's him. Today we got some few informations that we're going to talk about, but first we're going to talk about weather, so that you guys will not be surprised if you start to see certain things happening within the space of now to maybe before the day closes. All right, so the Ghana Meteorological Agency announces that a rainy day is expected for most part of the country. Some areas within the eastern are already experiencing the rain and thunder. The condition will spread to more areas this morning into the afternoon. So like I said, these are some of the things that you guys are going to be experiencing. So if you see something like that from now to when the day closes, it shouldn't be a surprise to you, because we've already been told that these are some of the things we're going to be going through. So if you have something to do, you have to start doing it now. If you have some washings and all this stuff, I know I did mine. When did I do mine? I can't remember.
I did mine too, so I don't know.
Yeah, so guys out there, these are some of the things that are going to be happening, or this is the weather report that we got for you guys today. I believe that you guys will take precautions, or you take some kind of,
Great. You know, this morning I got to Tema and I was so surprised. Apparently rain here.
Yeah,
it didn't rain in my neighborhood. I don't understand.
That's how
the weather felt a bit cold, like, you know, but it was really chilled.
That's how God does his things, you know.
I was really surprised, to see rain.
I've actually experienced one, like, it was raining, like it's the same area, but then it was raining upper and then it was not raining lower.
Really?
Yeah, I've seen it before, like countless times. You can just walk like 5 meters away and it will be raining. And like the next, I don't know if you've been on the road going to Kumasi.
I haven't been to Kumasi.
Okay,
before.
so on that road, when you move in, you get to a town on that same road, it will be raining. You move a little bit, it's not raining. You move a little bit, another rain.
Wow.
Like,
okay, I think I've experienced that a couple of times on the motorway.
Okay.
Yeah, I think from the mall to the toll booth it was raining, and across the toll booth it wasn't raining.
So you know that should tell you that God is not somebody you got to joke with.
No, that man, like I said, that child man. So you all heard you need to take the necessary precautions, because I understand that it's expected to rain today in this part of the country. As it has already started in the east.
What a calamity! Did not see that.
Right, so every time something happens, every time there's a trending story,
You don't have nothing.
and every day I am here to bring it to you. Whether you have seen it or not, my job is to bring it to you. And I will be doing this with MAC Black as usual.
Baby, you know.
Until there are a few trending stories, we decided to show you this morning.
What are you doing?
Right, so the very first one, what do we have? Okay, so AKUFO-ADDO has regretted sacking a hands over Anas's expose. And this is coming from your chairman.
Yeah, my chairman, Kennedy.
Agyapong.
Yeah, yesterday I actually watched an interview. He was on an interview on, I think, TV3. And he said a lot, you know, they were asking him some questions, and then whilst they were asking the questions, they tried to play some audios and videos about him saying certain things. And then I think one of the videos that was played that question was asked was, I think Ahmed Swali or something like that, that guy that was killed, Anas's, one of Anas's boys that was killed. And, you know, he talked about how journalists, we normally have to be, sometimes we got to be, I don't want to use that word, but then he was actually saying that he sometimes gets shocked how journalists sometimes can be a bit, I don't know, he used the word, I want to use that word, but then he was trying to say that whenever we see videos on the internet, for the benefit of the doubt, we have to play the whole video so that people will know where the starting of the video and the ending of the video. But we are fond of taking a part that is going to cause trouble, and that's what we normally do. And it was about when he was on his a show on his TV station where he talked about if anybody sees Ahmed around his premises, they should beat him up.
That was on the 2TV.
Yeah, the 2TV. And then he even talked about, and then the presenter told him that, and don't he think that because of his submissions and then the informations he gave out, that led the guy to his early death. He said no, but according to what he said, it was more to it than the part that we all heard that he said if he comes to his, because according to what he said in the name, he has paid the guy's school fees before, but not knowing that that was that same guy. So sometimes I also agree with him sometimes when people take the controversy part of your statement and then post it. But with Anas's exposés and other stuff, I think that with me, I actually love Anas from the beginning. I love the fact that there was one interview, undercover investigation he did about albinos. I can't remember, but I think it's in one of the African countries. I can't actually, but then if I get it, he did this undercover where that part of the country, when albinos are being born, they see them as cursed and they kill them. So they keep them for a while. They use them for rituals. So he did undercover and then brought the people to justice. So I think with that, after that, what's the name of that stuff? After that undercover, I fell in love with his work. So, but then not until this up and down between Anas's team and then Kennedy Agyapong, and then everything started happening. And then, so if Kennedy is saying that the president is regretting sacking this man, Buahi, he was the Minister of Finance before, right? Charles Edubuahi. He was the former Minister of Finance, and then I think he has his own reasons, because to him he thinks that Anas didn't do, or he actually set the man up to take the man from
usually that is what they say he does. It's not a professional way of
so I think what I have here, okay, so I have a little information now. The controversial Ghanaian politician Kennedy Agyapong has claimed that the president Nana AKUFO-ADDO regretted over the dismissal of the former Minister of State at the ministry. Okay, sorry, he was the former Minister of State. Okay, at the Ministries of Finance, Charles Edubuahi, and then speaking in an interview on City TV, that's what he said. So, like I said, he always believes that anybody that Anas goes undercover investigation is in the term of trapping the person and then disgracing the person. He spoke in the likes of this former is it Kwesi Nyantechi? Yes, he spoke about all these people, how this guy disgrace these people by setting them up with some amount of money. And then some other stuff. So, like I said, he has his own reasons, and then maybe he has also done his research and then knows that this is what this guy actually does. For me, I can't say yes or no, but they are all in that line. Kennedy Agyapong has his own way of doing things. So, Charlie, that's what we have. He has his own way of doing stuff. So, okay. So I think with this same, we're still on Kennedy Agyapong. We have a story here where Kennedy Agyapong says that his mother died over threats on his life, on the life. So his mother actually died not because she was sick, but she died because of the threats that was coming on Kennedy Agyapong's life.
That is a mother's love.
Yeah, that's deep. Like that's so deep. Story. Like, for my mother to die not because she was sick. Maybe it could be that.
It could be that the mother was actually heard that something was going to happen to her son. And so out of the shock and everything, probably it could be, how do we call it, cardiac arrest or BPs, you know, those kind of things. Yeah, so I'm sure, I mean, it could be related to
Yes, that's what I was about to say. Now, this interesting one I have here. We are suffering. Ex-GN Savings and Loan employee plead with the president to reinstate the bank's license. You know, I saw this video some time ago when this group of people, I think they worked for GN Bank, and they were in the department of
Indians, right?
Yes, they were in the Department of Savings and Loan, and then they were crying that ever since the license was taken from the man, most of them have gone jobless and they are suffering. You know,
It's true.
and if we're seeing this news, I feel like, you know, we don't see. I feel we've gotten to a point where when we are taking some actions for people to go through suffering, we don't even see. That's what I've come to realize, that these people in government, you know, because they have this, they got this power, they got this particular power. So when they are doing certain things, it doesn't affect them. So they don't feel the way the way we feel. You get it? They don't feel, because I feel like if your son or your daughter has ever gone through this kind of, you know, schemes, that, because now one thing that I believe is that we the citizens, we have tough skin now. It's because of the tough skin that we have. That's how we manage to live in this country. You get it? So I also plead with the president, you know, to bring back or reinstate the banking licenses so that these people can go back to their daily meal, because most of them, that's how they were feeding their families, and I wonder how they are feeding their families right now. Yes, very difficult. So I feel like, you know, president, please, you know, find a way to just do something.
Right. Moving on in other stories, government set to roll out Ghana virtual high school education. The Ghana virtual high school. And this is from the education minister. He's hinted that government is set to roll out Ghana virtual high school. So it means what? Are we going to be home? Are the kids going to be home with their laptops and everything, and then do a virtual class?
I don't know how that.
Be feasible?
I don't know how that is going to help. Even
You know,
those
there are
people
some
sitting
things
in.
that you shouldn't
It's
even-
not for we, man.
For what?
It's not for
You
we,
know our
man.
system.
It's not for we.
You know our system.
Yeah.
System and so top and a network at check on. You want us to have virtual classes? Come on, let's be real.
It's not for we. It's not for we, man. It's not for we, and I think it's not for we, because anything, you know, be in the classroom. How is it like?
Even like?
And sitting. Me being in the classroom, I'm just waiting for class to get finished, and running away from class, and then sitting. Come on, this is not for.
And then on the other side, you're watching Big Brother Nigeria. It's not going to work. I mean, they shouldn't even try to, you know, bring this up, because Charlie, I know my people. I know my people.
Yeah, because if it's not for you, it's not for you. You don't have to try. You don't have to try it. Now, a Nigerian hairdresser found 10K Ghana cedis and jailed 15 years at Sugakope by the Sugakope Circuit Court for human trafficking. These Nigerians, in Ghana.
You're smart people, though.
They are. You see, let me tell you, I had an experience. You know, I'm not saying this to, you know, to tarnish the image of Nigerians, but I had this experience. My first trip to Nigeria, I think my second trip to Nigeria, I wanted to experience road to Nigeria, so I have to go through road to Nigeria.
What an adventure!
So when I go to the Nigerian border, the border between Nigeria and I think Benin, you know, that's the Nigerian border. You know, they stopped us, and one mistake that happened, and on my passport, there was supposed to be a stamp on my passport. So I don't know if the agency the traveling agency or the transport agency that I have to travel with, they forgot to do that. So there is a representative every transport agency here in Ghana or in Nigeria have a representative at the border. So what happened is that when you get there, they have to go through all your documents to make sure that everything. And if it happens that something is not right on your document, especially with your passport, they have to go through the rooms, speak to the immigration at the border. So my own, they forgot to stamp it, so it looks like I'm entering into Nigeria illegally.
Wow.
Yes, because they forgot to do it, and I didn't even inquire it, because I learned that you can actually use your Ghana card instead of the passport.
Yeah, right. Sure.
So when we got there, my stamp was not in, so I had to go and then answer for that because I didn't know how it happened.
Sure.
So this representative came to me and told me that your passport, you have no stamp of you as in buying a ticket traveling to Nigeria, so you have to come with me and then go explain it to the immigration officers. So I went to one particular room, and me and a certain woman who also have a similar issue, but hers is a bit different from mine. Do you know what this man told me? This man told me that I was trying to explain to him that I didn't know, I didn't check. I should have checked, but then it's my fault. They have to charge me $100 for that. Yes, wow, they have to charge me $100 for that. And do you know what happened? This man told me that we Ghanaians, we are wicked. That if
that's what he said.
That's what he said to me. He said, Ghanaians, you guys are wicked. When our Nigerians come to your country, you guys do this, you guys sack them, you guys beat them. So I was asking, is it the same Ghana I know, or is it a different country?
I mean, if you do the right thing, no one is.
No, but like, even these guys are here, they are doing the wrong thing. Like, they do the most wrong things that we hear in this country. But when was the last time you heard in Ghana that a Nigerian has been beaten by a Ghanaian or been molested or except you do something that gets to the police or maybe authorities, maybe they're going to arrest you or something. But I don't remember the last time. For me, I don't even remember the last time immigration have changed the Nigerian out of the country. I've not heard that. This man actually spoke, and I felt bad. For the way, so I was asking myself, is it the same Ghana I'm from, or there's a different Ghana somewhere? Because it looks like we live with the Nigerians in our country, and the Nigerians are even dominating our country now. And when I went to Nigeria, the person I stayed with, or the person I was in the room with, he kept talking good things about Ghana. So I was actually trying to compare this man. What is it? It says that if for them, in Nigeria, when you want to come to a peaceful country, as soon as you think about a peaceful country to travel in Nigeria, the only country that comes into your mind is Ghana. Wow. Yes. So, this was my experience. I'm not, like I said, I'm not saying it to tarnish the image of Nigeria, but then I feel like sometimes the way they overtake things, but this child trafficking thing, maybe I don't know how it happened. Maybe yes, for him or for her to be charged 10K Ghana citizen, jailed 15 years. I think it's a serious thing. Nigerians, we are begging you guys. We live in this country with you guys peacefully. I don't see the reason why you have to be. I love you guys because that's where I work, man. I love you guys, Charlie. I love you guys.
Them to the moon and
I love you guys, man. I wish I was in Nigeria though.
Whoa.
Yeah. I wish I was.
You actually sound like one. I told you that.
Yeah, you did. Yes,
Moving on, Ahmed Suwale may not get justice if Kennedy Agyapong becomes president. This is coming from the family of Ahmed Suwale.
So they're going to vote again.
Exactly. So probably they'll just have to vote against him because.
Yes, that's what they're going to do. A lot of people see me. I've been saying this, and Miss K, let me tell you this. I don't do politics, but then I love this man Kennedy Agyapong because this man, I feel like he has something. He has something. Right? He got something that people are not saying. People I feel. Yes, it's not like he's going to liberate the country from, but then he has a lot of changes to make. This man is looking. He has more to do with the youth.
He has the country.
Yes. Because when you listen to him when he's at interviews, when you listen to him, the kind of things he say. I feel like, so, but then all the same, we know Ghanaians will always see something.
I know, right?
So I think
you don't like the truth.
Oh yeah.
Like
So this one is actually about betting, This one is about Betty. Have you heard that they say Baumia says that when he comes into government, he becomes the president, he's going to abolish betting from like the country, like betting is going to be taken out of the country. Now, when I heard this story, I said, if he doesn't take time, Assembly Marka Onya.
Oh, no.
If you are talking about betting,
I'm telling you.
So this thing is that.
This
is what is the heart of the country.
I'm telling you, the way
like,
the youth are so
like the heart of the country.
Betting thing, and you want to come and put
the heart of the country.
I beg.
Now this one is a very sad story. John Dumelo loses the mom.
Last story, right?
Yeah, that's the last story. This one is actually the last one. Right. John Dumelo loses mom.
Oh, I saw it yesterday, and I was like, MAC, your look-alike.
Oh, my look-alike.
Wow, so
mommy is gone.
We need to go
my elder brother.
I know, right?
We've lost the mom in the family. So please, guys, we'll be updating. We'll be updating you guys on when we're going to do everything. But this one, condolence to John Dumelo and the family. Big bro, man, my condolence to you. I'm not part of the look-alike team.
No,
I'm not part of it.
You all started since
I'm not part of it. I'm not part of it. I'm just So this has been some of the stuff or stories that we've got here. If there's something we did not say and you think you need to know, you can still go check them up on the internet. There are a lot of stories on the internet. But the end, with what we can feed you guys with, this is what we have on our table. This has been a trending issues still on the Mid-Morning Radio Show, which your baby girl, Miss K, and your boy, MSC Black.
Thank you. So you all heard there are a few trending stories we decided to show you all this morning.
Let me
go for a quick musical break. At return, we have Sizzle and Spine. This is the Morning Brew Show. My name is Nanaba Anan once again. Stick and
PAPALAW Radio, straight up.
I'm with you, my love. With you, everything is well. Your love, they make my heart to do yori yori. Nobody can love you the way I do. I'm with you, my love. With you, everything is well. Your love, they make my heart to do yori yori. Nobody can love you the way I do. I'm with you, my love. Same thing, way they make me feel like say you go be my wife. Now the same thing whipping they make my friend talk say I dey waste my time. Now because I dey respect you girl, spending for you every night and day. I dey pray for you because of you I dey fly like butterfly, my love. Now this thing make people they say I don't lose my sense, my pain, but nobody can stop me from loving you. I'm with you, my love. With you everything is well.
Welcome.
Love
Thank you so much for staying with
us.
us. This is the Morning Brew Show.
Love you the way I.
Earlier on, we had trending stories with AC Black.
Is well, your love.
Motivational and trending, how do you call it? Motivational and inspiring messages. I'm so happy because I don't even know why. I don't even have a reason to be happy. I bet.
Get out of suspect, say them no.
Right, so time for Sizzle and Spine. With him.
You are a blessing.
Available is mochaccino, Mojito Punch,
Nobody.
Ginger Pick Me Up, Pina Colada,
Aye.
Mango Joe,
Girl.
Long Island Ice. They also have amazing options you can choose from.
Face my
Locate them inside the Valley View Estate or call them
loving you. I'm weak.
024666787,
Easy winner.
02095626679.
Nobody.
Destiny's Cocktail, they say.
I'm
Affordable cocktails for all occasions.
everything is well, your love, you make my heart.
And also PAPALAW episodes of poultry and pigs and also fresh eggs available every single day.
Love, your
This
love.
business is for retail and bulk pet.
Do it.
Contact them.
Oh, you say,
024344645.
please. Look at me again. Your love would affect my
Baby boy, really gave you all I had, but you played me, boy. You depend me, boy. Never thought would end up this way. It's a shame, boy.
Time check is 56 minutes on top of the hour 11 a.m. Let me just do this quick.
Baby,
On today's menu, we have corned beef egg stew.
but your time is up, baby.
The ingredients, we need 2 medium-sized yellow onions,
Love you.
5 medium-sized tomatoes,
This time that I
4 inch of fresh ginger,
lost,
5 cloves of garlic,
I
honey seed, rosemary,
You.
5 habanero peppers, 1 cup of vegetable oil,
don't wish
chicken seasoning,
best, oh.
half a teaspoon of nutmeg powder, 7 large eggs, corned beef, 1 teaspoon of curry powder, and you're good to go.
DJ Epos.
The first thing you have to do is to blend the tomatoes, ginger, peppers, garlic, rosemary, onion seeds, and 1.5 onion and set aside. On a medium heat, add the oil to a saucepan and allow it to heat up. And now slice the remaining half onion, add it to the oil, and saute for 3 minutes until translucent. Add 1/6 ounce cup of tomato paste to the sliced onions
For you,
and cook for about 5 minutes.
I wanted,
Now pour the blended mixture and allow it to cook for 35 minutes on medium heat.
needed.
Add in the chicken seasoning and salt to taste,
Medium, I go my
curry powder and nutmeg, and allow it to cook for an additional 25 minutes.
Jimmy, so I don't.
Whisk the eggs together and add them to the stew.
You know, go
Do not mix if you want the eggs to be chunky.
by the time
This is what egg stew is supposed to be.
boy, you lost.
After 10 minutes, add in the corned beef and turn the stove to medium-low heat. Mix the corned beef and egg together until everything is well incorporated or combined. Enjoy the stew with boiled rice, yam, spaghetti, or plantain, alongside some Destiny's Cocktail.
another way.
And this recipe only requires you to get eggs from PAPALAW Farms. And so PAPALAW Farms is a proud sponsor of Sizzle and Spice and also Destiny's Cocktail.
Another way you they do me. You go under my baby. Another way you they do me. You go under. So now she step into the club.
Time check is 58 minutes
how
on
they-
the top of the hour 11 a.m.
Yeah.
Let's just take a few comments we have on social media.
No, say what
This is coming from Kofi Prince.
Make it
He
on-
says, I love you, Nanaba and
Answer.
Nana. I love you too.
You move your body, girl.
And he comes in to say, watching you live from Tema Inside Presbyterian University.
You did things.
Great show.
Be like say you get plans for me and you. If I put it
And
on,
also, Nyame Semblo comes in with love you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
if you do
And thank you all so much for tuning in.
Someone-
This is why I get to draw the curtains finally.
me, I
If
got
I don't wrap the show, my producer will just hit me on the neck
Yes.
or the head from behind.
do you.
I don't want this to happen. So of course,
See, we
this is why I get to draw the curtains finally.
it to you.
It's been an awesome episode this morning.
They get to see they do me.
And to you who tuned in, thank you so much, my online executive producers and directors. And to my producer extraordinaire, GGA, thank you so much for the good job.
You give it to me.
And to their entire production, I really appreciate the effort.
So me, you give it to me.
And yes, it's afternoon, it's 12 noon. This has been the Morning Brew Show. My name is Nanaba Annan. You can call me Miss Ken. You can also call me Miss K. Have a good afternoon and enjoy the rest of our programs. I'm out.
Making me feel like I'm grinding. Baby girl, I know so you the I need.
PAPALAW Radio. Straight up.
My room, strictly for me and you.